and welcome to my channel where we talk about fashion, skincare and lifestyle in general. So if that's something for you, then hit that subscribe button. And now without further ado, let's dive into today's video.
1, 2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
So as you can see from the title, today I'm going to talk about the extra 2 attachment of my Nuface facial Trinity device. I already posted a video about the facial toner and I decided to make a separate video for the 2 extra attachments. I decided to purchase all 3 because I actually got a pretty good deal on them, but I'm not sure I want to keep all the attachments after trying them out and considering what are the other things I would like to purchase in the future. I still have some things to consider. So first of all, I'm going to start with the second microcurrent attachment, and that is the L attachment. That's the device right here. It is the same device as the facial toner's device, of course. And then if I push this button, then I can take them on and off. You can see instead of the 2 big balls, it's 2 long thingy with 2 tiny balls at the end. It works on the same concept as this one does, but it makes it possible for you to get into the smaller areas around the lips, smiling lines, smiling wrinkles, and around the eye area. Based on what they write on the website, the treatment takes 8 minutes. I honestly have never really checked it. I felt like it takes a bit long time, but I feel like that because I use this device and the Wrinkle Reducer at the same time, and that's the one that takes up to more than half hour, so that's a bit too much. But yeah, it only takes actually 8 minutes. So if you use this and the facial toner device, which is 5 minutes, so you get 13 minutes a day, which is not that bad after all when you only have to use it 2 to 3 times a week. For this and for the wrinkle attachment, the same rule applies as for the facial toner, which is that in the first 60 days of usage, you have to use it 5 times a week and you have to do the full treatment. So this is 8 minutes a day. I don't think it's that bad. For me, it's really not about the time, it's about if there's big difference with using this or the facial toner. I think I will let you to be the judge of that, because I will have it later on in the video on camera. You will see how it is to get into my lips and eye area with the other one. I am not sure about keeping this because I had an idea in my mind, or I'm having an idea in my mind right now, that I might can do very similar, not the same, but very similar movements with my facial toner device as I can do with this. Later on in the video, I'm going to clip in some scenes where you can see how it is using this device around my lips and these areas where this is supposed to be used, and how it is when I'm using it with the facial toner device. I honestly have no idea what my verdict is going to be. I'm like 50-50. As far as I feel like it, of course, I can lift my lips more with this than with the other one, and it gives a different effect, but I still feel like the facial toner basically can lift everything. I don't know. I have to decide about this later. I already put a little pea-sized amount around my lips and the smile wrinkle on one side of the face, and then I start at my lips. First in the middle, pull it upwards until it beeps. Then more outside. Then up here. And then here again. Then you apply the gel at your eyes. And then first, you do this 3 times. First area. Second, a little bit more up. And even closer to the eye. Again, these you repeat them 3 times at each area. Be very gentle because the skin under your eyes is super sensitive. You can also feel slight tingling. For me, that feels very uncomfortable, so I try to push it super light and also make sure that both of the heads are touching your skin, because the microcurrent moves between those. So you start here, then more up, and you always do it slowly so you end when it beeps. Repeat this 3 times, and then there are 3 more areas. The eyebrow area, so 1 here, you push it up here, And as last, you have this area, which you can repeat 3 times. And then you do the same on the other side of your face and you're done. Now I'm done with the whole treatment on this side of my face. So take a look. Let me know if you see any difference. I would say that my eyebrows are more snitched on this side. And I'm just trying to smile so you see how my lips move. I would say that I definitely have way less wrinkle lines here than I have, for example, here. I would say that my eye bags are better as well. Okay, I'm back one more time. Now I did this side of my face with the facial toner because I felt like it was very uneven because I used the facial toner for the smaller areas, therefore my whole face got more lifted up on this side because this didn't get any of the facial toner. And I still have no idea. I don't know, what do you see? I feel like now this here is also a bit more lifted, more even to this one now. I don't know, let me know what you think. Can decide. As to sum up the effect of the product, of course I can only see the short-term results because with this is the same as with the facial toner. You will see an immediate result that will not last more than a few hours, and then if you keep on doing this, you will have a long-term result. I've been using the device, the Trinity, for like 3 weeks, so of course I cannot really tell the long-term results yet. I will have a video about that later on, maybe a 2 months update. But the short-term result you can easily see. I can easily see it, or mainly see it, in my smile lines and on my eyebrows. And I think as soon as you get better in using it, as soon as you get a hold on the technique, you will see better results. Because also with the facial toner, the first 2 times I saw a difference, but I also felt that I wasn't as good at it. It didn't go as smooth as it could have been. And now I use the facial toner device super easily. I don't even have to look into the mirror to do it. I enjoy using it, and I'm slowly getting there with this one as well. I would say, because I've been thinking about it an hour now after making the video, I feel like I will probably keep this L attachment, because yes, you kind of can get to the areas with these, but it's just not gonna be the same. And even if you could do it under eye, you definitely cannot do the same way on your eyelids and eyebrow area. That's 100% sure. And since in my family it's very common that the eyelids starts sagging, I want to make sure that I have this in the future to kind of just stop or prevent that. As for the wrinkle reducer, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I hate that it takes so long time. It really takes long time, and it bothers me because even if I only use it on my face, it takes up to 21 minutes because one area takes 3 minutes, and there are 7 areas on your face. You will see it on the video, but it's basically the smile lines, both sides, under eye, cross feet, and forehead. That's 7 times 3 minutes. Plus, if you want to do the neck, it can be 2 times 3 or 4 times 3. And I don't just do my face. If I do this treatment, I do it with my neck because I have, I don't know how much you can see, but I have lines, wrinkles on my neck. I have tech neck because I'm constantly looking at my phone or computer. Yeah, that we all probably do, but it really bothers me. So I mainly bought this for my forehead wrinkles and my neckline. So obviously I'm going to use it on my neck as well, but that means I have to use 30 minutes minimum a day, or on those days when I have to use this, and it is really time consuming because I prefer to do all 3 treatments at the same time, at least as for now, that now we are in self-quarantine at home, so I have time to do it. But I don't know how it's going to be in the future, and I just think, you know, 30 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 8 minutes there, and then of course you have to add the time when you apply the gel and clean it. So if you use all 3 attachments, it can take up to almost an hour, and that's just a lot, you know. You don't really have time for that. No one really has time for that. I know, you know, later on it's only 2 to 3 times a week, but still 20 something minutes, too much, definitely too much in my opinion. But let's just sum it up how it works. I'm just gonna read it up from the website because I don't want to say something entirely stupid. The Wrinkle Reducer is an FDA-cleared infrared and red light therapy attachment for the Nuface Trinity facial toning device. Precise combination of LED lights helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It uses photo light therapy to address full face wrinkles, and it uses a precise combination of 32 red and 4 infrared lights to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Yes, infrared light helps with wrinkle reducing, but it's not really proven how much it actually helps when you only do these at home. Of course, if you do it at a dermatologist or an esthetician or someone who's actually qualified to do it, they will have stronger lights. Those can indeed help reducing wrinkles, but I don't know, and no one actually can for sure prove that these are just as effective. We know that these are not just as effective, but probably it can also lead to some results. 3 weeks will not show any difference on my wrinkles. I do believe in that. I think I will need to use this for months before I see any difference on my wrinkles, and I'm also 24, so I don't have so many insane wrinkles that, you know, I have to get rid of at the moment. But I prefer to use it as prevention and, you know, also technique bye-bye. So yeah, I honestly don't know what to do with this. And don't get me wrong, if this is the only red light you have, then it is probably worth it, because it works just as well as any other red light or LED light device. But I am planning to purchase a LED mask that has 7 different colors, so 7 different lights that are targeting different areas and different skin concerns, and I will buy the one that has face and neck attachment as well, which means it's a mask. I don't have to hold it, I don't have to do anything with it, I can do whatever I want in the meantime. And I feel like for my lifestyle, for the way I prefer doing my things, I prefer something where I can just sit and I don't have to focus on that. And with this, I have to use my hands and use time on it, and that I don't like. But if you don't want to have a LED mask and you just want to have a 3-in-1 product, then this is perfect. But just think about how would you prefer to use it, how much time you actually want to spend on it, and how much are you willing to spend on it. I think it makes more sense to buy a LED mask that actually has different lights. For example, at least a blue light that is good for acne. So that's why I'm still trying to decide about this. So I don't know. Also, you can let me know in the comments what do you think I should do. And I also thought with these that it's important for others in my age to see, you know, someone in their 20s talk about these products, because it's not the same to use these as like reversing time or preventing aging. I do believe that preventing aging is very important. It is way easier than to try to turn back time, because we cannot do that. As soon as the harm is done, it will not be gone. Okay, no, I'm just joking, but really, so it's like, it's way easier to just prevent, you know, real deep wrinkles and fine lines than just trying to get rid of them. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it will help you make up your mind whether you should purchase the Wrinkle Reducer or the L attachment. And just let me know in the comments how was your experience with these attachments. What do you think about my results? And tell me what should I do, because I'm really confused. Well, but either way, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at my next one. Bye!